It's your boy Nangura in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have really too much news for you guys that you guys can hardly digest. It's going to be difficult, but bear with me. Number one, Manor Solomon. Well, Solomon to Arsenal, is it possible? He was linked in the past with Arsenal just once, but Ukrainian journalist Artem Frankov believes that Solomon will leave the club. Why? Why would you think so? Because if you're not following Shakhtar Donetsk, well, they beat Real Madrid in the Champions League group stages, and Manor Solomon was really instrumental in their win over Real Madrid of 2-0 victory. So the reasoning that he gives is due to the fact that Shakhtar have recalled their winger Mikhailo Mudryk back from loan, so Shakhtar Donetsk are prepping to sell MS. Take with a pinch of salt for now. And journalist Artem Frankov says, why Shakhtar have returned Mudryk now? As the version, Solomon will leave for Arsenal according to a source. Should you believe it? For now, just keep an eye on Manor Solomon. Moving on, according to a report, Ozil is due a hefty loyalty bonus in his contract if he gets terminated. Arsenal are trying to continue to not pay him his loyalty bonus before paying him off his 6 months wages. So Arsenal look like they're supposed to pay off Mesut Ozil 6 months wages, and he's off to Fenerbahce or probably anywhere where he wants. Moving on, well, Fenerbahce have reached an agreement in principle with Socrates according to Talha Arslan TV. Well, Socrates' agent is now working to terminate his contract with Arsenal. The deal should be completed shortly. Okay. Well, talking about more stuff, I have already informed you about this on my community tab, but for those who did not read it, well, there was this One Unity Foundation who was claiming that in its brief statement on its Twitter account that the player has moved to Fenerbahce, Turkey. But however, AFC Bell debunked that false news that any statement from players, any official statement from players camp has suggested that it is not true, and those are baseless, and that account is fake. So do not believe that it's a done deal yet. However, well, 2 games Arsenal played, one against West Bromwich Albion and another one against Newcastle. We had 21 shots against West Brom and 25 against Newcastle. Unfreaking believable, aren't we? Well, moving on. Well, Emil Smith-Rowe opened up about his goal. He says, I was really happy, a bit of a relief for me. And talking about the red card incident, he says, the incident before was not ideal, but definitely wasn't intentional. Well, I am happy to get the goal and happy to go through to the next round. And talking about Newcastle, Emil said, we knew coming into the game how tough it was going to be. We know that they're a strong opponent, so it was just about breaking them down, and in the end we got there. We are happy with the win. And David Ornstein says, there's always been huge relief Smith-Rowe at Arsenal and huge belief about Smith-Rowe at Arsenal, and now that potential is starting to be realized. Arsenal are going to try and sign somebody if they can, but it needs to be somebody better than Emil Smith-Rowe right now. That is not easy to find out, says David Ornstein. Well, did you know Kieran Tierney had created 6 chances yesterday, twice as many chances as any other on the pitch, according to WhoScored.com. Also, Emil Smith-Rowe said, from a young kid, I've always wanted to play for this club. I'm really happy. It was a bit of a relief. And let's talk about it. So Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has scored in every single FA Cup game he has played in so far for Arsenal. 4 games, 6 goals. And chances created from open play for Arsenal, 27 by Tierney, 20 by Ceballos, 19 by Pepe, 17 by Aubameyang and Lacazette, 16 by Saka, 15 by Bellerin, 14 Willian, 13 Willock, Smith-Rowe, Suarez 11 and Nketiah 10. Now, Sam Dean tweets out how Kieran Tierney grew into Arsenal's natural leader. The things that Kieran Tierney has done, what he does behind the scenes, surprising Arteta with early gym sessions, ruffling feathers with aggressive approach. Why lockdown was a turning point. Most creative player at Arsenal, averaging a trophy every 17 games. There is a report about Tierney from Sam Dean. Check it out on Sam Dean's official Twitter account. So Pablo Mari was man of the match because his WhoScored rating is out, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 8.33 rating at WhoScored.com, 94% pass accuracy, 73 out of 78, 5 clearances, 3 interceptions, 3 out of 3 dribbles done, 4 out of 4 tackles. He was a freak of nature. and 2 key passes, 93.6% pass accuracy, 97 touches. He was unfreaking believable. Arsenal have now progressed from 24 of their last 25 FA Cup third round ties, failing only against Nottingham Forest in 2018. Well, Arteta says he's gutted and Martinelli's injury does not look good. We're going to discuss about Martinelli's injury soon. And Emil Smith-Rowe now has 6 goal or assists in 438 minutes this season. A goal or assist every 73 minutes. That is unreal. And 10 clean sheets in all competitions for Arsenal today. 27 games played, 10 clean sheets. And Emil Smith-Rowe was awarded the man of the match for his brilliant performance against Newcastle yesterday. And Arteta has spoken about Emil Smith-Rowe. He says, we believe in him. He's really well. He's growing and becoming important in the team. The personality he plays with. We asked him to get into the box more and be more of a threat. And today, he scored a really important goal for us. And again, we're going to elaborate on Martinelli's injury, what Arteta has to say, a complete excerpt. He says, I am gutted. I was in my office before the game and one of the coaches came in and told me that Gabi had twisted his ankle. I went to the medical room and he was in tears. He was in a lot of pain. It didn't look good. He was in pain, so I imagine that we are not going to have good news with him. We really want to know what's going on. He's a character and he wants to play the next game. He doesn't care and can handle pain, but I don't know. Hopefully, there is nothing too serious, but to start with, it didn't look too good. So we still don't know how serious the injury is, but let's see. And Arteta on being able to, trust his young players. He says, in difficult moments to step in like they've done it is not easy. Obviously, they need the senior players around them, the players who have experience and the players who play big roles in team to support them. We have a great mixture. We cannot put too much responsibility on them as well. We have to build it slowly because we have the talent, the right characters, and we have them in different positions as well, which is helpful and promising for the future. And talking about Thomas Partey, Arteta said, we assessed the situation and how much training he's done. He has still a little bit short. Hopefully, on Thursday, we might have him available in the squad. Let's see how he trains the next couple of days. He's been good at the moment. And Emil Smith-Rowe on the sending off, he says, I was scared at the time. I'd never been in this position before and I've never been sent off before. So I couldn't believe it. It definitely wasn't intentional. So I'm happy I didn't get the sent off and was able to come on. And talking about Xhaka opened up about Smith-Rowe. He says, he's a lovely guy. He's a very good guy who wants to improve. He listens to us, experienced players a lot. And he's so important to us. You can see how many balls he recovers, how many key balls he plays at the front and the front guys as well. He has to keep going like this to improve day by day, but he has a good mentality and that's very important as well. Now Ian Wright is not happy with Martinelli's injury. He says it's a big blow, it's a massive blow to him. It's a big blow to Mikel as well because he gives that energy which has coincided with Arsenal's form, him and Emil Smith-Rowe. To see him go down like that, it's really quite worrying. Now, Hertha Berlin's managing director has spoken about Matteo Guendouzi. What happens after his loan expires? He says a firm decision on Guendouzi won't be made until the summer. So let's see what happens about it. So talking about more stuff, well, urgent and exclusive information from AFC Bell. No, not AFC Bell, from another source actually, that information close to Mesut Ozil confirms to me that the player is on his way to Turkey, specifically to Fenerbahce. The characteristic is important. You'll come to know about it. Arteta opened up about Willian. He says, I think he was improving and improving. He had some good moments and he had some other moments that he needed more help. Sometimes and some decisions weren't the best, but we're going to keep trying with him. Well, Emil Smith-Rowe tweeted out 2 images. No better feeling, hashtag COYG. And Granit Xhaka shared this on his Instagram that happy with that. We kept going to find a way in a competition we love. And Smith-Rowe opened up about how good it was to grinding a victory. He says, I think it shows how together we are. We've been working off the pitch to get closer as a group, and it's starting to show on the pitch as well. Also, Mesut Ozil tweeted this out on this image, Turkish coffee with my love, and there was a Turkey flag on the emoji. So it looks like Mesut Ozil is in Turkey, and I'm pretty much sure, as I predicted it, it's because of his wife that he would want to select Fenerbahce. It looks like that is definitely happening. So with this, we end up, and I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe if you seek daily Arsenal content. 15,000 subscribers is where we want to reach out. So help us reach there. I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.